Hey friends, and welcome back to another Disney Tales with our Disney themed wedding vlogs. So this week, just gonna have a little chat about save the dates and also invitations. So save the dates is more of a newer thing, it's more of an American thing that is being adopted in Britain as well, where you literally have just a little fridge magnet or something like that, a little memento to pretty much say, so-and-so is getting married, here's the date, save that date. Hence, save the date. And a lot of people are confused with that when we sent ours out. And we're like, well, there's no information on where it is. It's like, yeah, but that's going to come. But so what we did with this one is our very first wedding fair we went to, we saw a company called Gower Made, which is like wood engraving. And they're brilliant. They're absolutely amazing. So we saw them there, and obviously our first one, we were like, didn't know what we were doing. Jem was ill as well, and it was a bit crazy, really. But we knew we saw them, and Jem was like, "That's a nice idea. I'd like to do that for Save the Dates." I wasn't thinking about Save the Dates, but Jem was. So we decided to message them and ask them could they do Mickey ships, because we saw them quite a few times in these wedding fairs, and they were like, yeah, no problem, just send us what you want. So we literally did. We said, can we have this and that, Disney themed Mickey ships and everything, and bless her, Beck from Gower Made, she was like, the J for Gemma doesn't look good in the Disney font, but I've used the Beauty and the Beast live action movie font and it looks really good. So we had a chat with her. She sent over the designs then, and we approved it, and we were like saying, oh yeah, we might go to the ICC wedding fair on Sunday, and she was like, oh, I can get them done for you. I was like, oh no, there's no rush, like we're not planning on sending them out just yet. But then we went there and she'd already done one of them for us as a sample, so we could see them, and we were like, oh, that's really nice. And she didn't charge us for that, she just gave it to us as a sample, which is really, really nice, her doing that. And then, yeah, I think it was about a month or two later, then we actually did our order, because we wanted to go with her for the cruise little thank you magnets and part of our fish extenders and pixie dusting and things as well. So we just done one massive order for that, and she is so good, reasonable prices and things. So check her out on Instagram, which is Gower Made. So GOWERMADE. If I've said that wrong, it'll be on the screen. Anyway, so please do check them out. We are gonna go and ask them for a few other bits and bobs as well, but they've recently had a baby as well, so who knows if they're back on working on things as well. So yes, we really loved those. And then it was next then looking at invitations, and that was one of the last things we needed to book, like big things that we needed to look at. So we did decide to head off to the Vale Hotel and Hensel Castle, because they do like a joint wedding fair, to have a look for these, and we did see a couple there. So we shall put some footage in now of our little adventure there. So that's the kind of idea you want, is it?
That is a good compromise
Of the idea.
my original
Yeah.
idea was.
Yeah, and it'd be easier. That's it. That's quite nice, isn't it? Because in like a little envelope. So the invite is like an envelope, really. It just keeps all those together. So obviously we wouldn't need that one because we could still keep it as like an option.
We'd still put that in as an RSVP.
Yeah. So we did go with the lady at the end, the last little one there, and it was pretty good. She really enthusiastic about our theme. We did actually book her there and then because there was a deal of like getting percentage off and stuff like that if we put a deposit down then. So we did, and then we had a consultation, a digital consultation. So we had like a Zoom call with the three of us and just going through our designs, what we wanted to talk about. And then we just left it to her then, and it was a few weeks then, and she sent it back to us then, the designs, and we asked for a couple of changes on there, just minor changes, and there was no problem. A few days later, she sent another draft over, and we looked it over, and it's like, yes, no problem, great. It's like just one little tiny tweak like that, and she was like, no, that's fine, I can sort that out for you. And yeah, so that was in December that we did that. We paid the invoice for her, and then she had to go and like get them sent off for printing. But unfortunately, the company that she got the envelopes from, like the Penfold envelopes, weren't in stock, so she had to hand make them. So it did take quite a bit longer than she thought it was going to take her. But then she we messaged her, she just told us about all that, so it was fine. And she was putting them all together then, and then sent them off, and then we received them in the post. So we shall head over to that, and then I'll let Gemma talk you through all the wedding invite. I think it's a bunch of Fraggles. Yeah? I can't see you nodding. Gemma was nodding then. It's a never-ending box. Oh no. Aww. That's cute. And then here they are. Do you want to pull? Ooh, nice. Here we go. Nice little design there. Lots of cards. So these are the evening ones, and these are the day ones. Yes, interesting, very interesting. Time to start delivering the invite. So this is just one little pile. There are far more piles out there. We don't want to show you the names because we don't want to spoil the surprise of who's coming now. But yes, let's go. 2 down, a gazillion more to go. And also, we don't have all the house numbers, do we?
No, we're messaging people, just checking to see what house numbers they're in.
So we're probably like 1 minute from our home. So far we've delivered 2. Right, next one. Where are we heading this way? Up, down, left, right?
Up here.
Up here. Let's go! There she goes, delivering yet another invite. Will she get run over? Probably, if she stayed on the road. So it's taken us like an hour to do half a viewers, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, quite a few viewers. So now we're going to see some of my family.
Yes.
And it's lucky that 3 of them are in the same street.
We get through yours a lot quicker.
Yeah. So we're gonna go see my nan now, my mamo, and then my parents. Well, see my uncle first, and then my parents, and then we'll see my cousin and her new baby.
Yes.
Let's go. Hi, mamo. So we have the stamps on a load of the ones ready to send out. Now, just to let you know, the thickness of these needs a large letter stamp, only just by like 2 millimeters. And what was it for 12? It was over 30 quid. £31.20 for 12 stamps, and we're using 11 of them. So yes, very expensive to send. So it's been many, many moons now since we delivered those there and sent them out by postage. We've also sent out the evening invites now. We waited until after the deadline for the day invites before sending out the evening ones. And then we just sent those out then. There's a couple that we still haven't done yet because we haven't seen some of those people for the evening. But as always with things, deadlines will pass and people still won't send you the things. So literally yesterday, so almost 2 months after the deadline, we had the final ones, and we have had a few no's as well. So it's a little bit upsetting sometimes when people do say no. But sometimes it is understandable as well. So you just got to be respectful for people's wishes if they can't make it, really. But to collect all the information, they either could send the RSVP back physically, which we did have a couple of those, but we also did have quite a few people go onto the website and fill it in on the website. So I'll take you through that in a moment now. And pretty much what we do then is we have to collate all the food options and dietary requirements in, because we need to send that to Llanach Vineyard in August so they can start looking into any dietary requirements or and ordering in the food and stuff like that ready for the day. But let's go on over to the website now and I'll show you how to do it. So here is our website that we made. So the most magical event on earth. So to all who come to this happy wedding, welcome. So this is a place where you can create this however you want. So how I did this was we used this website called hitch.co.uk, and you can sign up for you here, and this is really good because it gives you some planning advice, some venues, even some supplier details, but also a website as well. And another thing it has is a photo option, so people can send photos to you, and it's got like a little Dropboxy type thing, so you can see all your photos, and guests can give you these photos and upload them to this website with Hitched there. But we might go through that after the wedding just to show you how all that is done, because we're not 100% sure how it's going to go down really. But with this, then we go into the webpage. So we have adamandgemma.com. So if you want to have a look at that, you can go into the wedding blog here, and we've got all our different details and stuff on here. So this is going through all our different adventures and stuff really. Yeah, so that's pretty good there. But then when you had the wedding invites, I actually put down if people could go to adamandgemma.com and click on the RSVP there. So you click on that, and then it comes up then with the menu on here, and it's asking to give one starter, one main, and one dessert. And then you just search for your name. So if I put in mine, search, no guests. Well, that's silly. Obviously I am. So let me just put in my dad. So there we go. He's already selected in, and he's confirmed to be going. So that is all there. I'll just put another search in now for people that I know haven't come, but I'm going to blur this one out because I don't want people seeing who isn't coming. So just click on there then and click on continue, and then it's got ceremony, if they come in or not, but these aren't, so I'm going to click on the I don't accept there, and then you can write in the message. You go starter, soup, etc. But I'm going to leave that out because they aren't coming. So I'm going to click on that RSVP button then, and it's gone. There we go. So that is headed our way. And then if we go back into Hitch, then we can see everything in there. So let me just go on to that now. So here we go. This is what it looks like then, and it says how many are still pending there. So I shall sort that out in a moment. But we go into guest attending, and then this is where all of them are here. So you look, you got 73 confirmed, 3 cancelled. There's need to be another 3 to cancel on there, and that's our little area then. So if I just scroll down to my dad again, so I just click on him there, and then you scroll on there, and then that's when, look, we got all the information for what they want to eat. So we'll add that to our little spreadsheet then, ready to give the Llanach. But that is now our wedding invites and our save the dates. So it's very American now, how we do things, but it was quite fun, especially having the website and things, and that's so much easier. So we still had lots of people just giving them in physically, but that's totally fine as well. That's why we give the option to do both there. So really enjoyed doing all that. I put down a QR code as well, I think, on the invites for the website. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the notification bell, setting it to all, or you can click on our join membership to make sure that you can watch all these vlogs before they go out to the public. Next week we are looking at the entertainment that we've got planned for the wedding, which includes a very nice photo, some Disney photo opportunities there as well. And then coming up, we do have our table centers and sweet stall, and they're going to be. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of the sweet stall and the table centers and your friend as well. So make sure to watch out for those. But until next time, bye guys.